It's time for the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. Now here's your host, Pat DiSabato.
Hello, welcome to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. I'm your host, Pat DiSabato from the Southtown Star newspaper, and we are at Labriola Bakery Cafe in Oakbrook, 3021 Butterfield Road in the Promenade Plaza. Got a big show for you tonight, folks. At the end, we're going to get to the old state football champions. Congratulations to Mount Carmel in 8A, Crete-Monee in 6A, and second place finish for Lincoln Way East in 7A. Well, two guests tonight. We're loaded up. Alex Pietrzak, lineman from Northwestern University on the football team. He's going to be our guest. He's also a 2011 graduate of Brother Rice. If you remember, a couple years ago, we had Alex on as a guest, so we're going to catch up with him, talk all things Wildcats football. Very informative segment, too, about college football. And also, Scott Berry, general manager of Labriola Bakery Cafe. He'll be on in the third segment. We're going to talk about the cafe and all the good eats and everything they offer here. It's a tremendous, tremendous place, as you folks well know. All right, we're going to go to a Beggar's Pizza timeout, folks. When we return, Alex Pietrzak, Northwestern University football player, will be our guest. Stay tuned.
For over 30 years, Beggar's Pizza has been delivering you great pizza your whole family will love. But don't forget, it's not only our award-winning thin, stuffed, and deep dish pizza. We have great pasta, salads, desserts, sandwiches, and more. Our meals are prepared with the finest ingredients available, making sure you go home happy every time. Whether it's your team's victory bash, a birthday party, or just a nice night out of the kitchen, enjoy a great Beggar's Pizza at home or dine in at one of our many Chicagoland locations.
Having surgery or dealing with some type of nagging pain that limits your function? Then get to Athletics. We offer treatment for all types of orthopedic injuries, work-related injuries, and sports injuries. Therapists with over 20 years of experience provide treatment that is efficient and effective. Our 2,000 square foot clinics offer state-of-the-art equipment from HydroTrack, Blankenship, and Biodex. If your doctor suggests physical therapy, then you suggest Athletics, where every patient is treated like a champion.
Hello and welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. If you're just joining us, we're at Labriola Bakery Cafe, 3021 Butterfield Road in Oakbrook. Our first guest tonight, folks, Northwestern University offensive lineman Alex Pietrzak. Alex, thanks for coming on board again, buddy. Couple of years. I mean, a little bit different, Alex. I mean, you know, you were a little senior at Brother Rice at that time. Not little, but things have seemed to have shifted. It looks like you've been hitting the weights a little bit, my man, or what?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, definitely, huh?
A lot. Went from being a fat teenager to a jack 20-year-old.
Exactly. All right. First off, you're coming off a nice win, 50-14 over Illinois, and I'll tell you one thing, I'd be happy not to be on Illinois' team. You guys had a nice little comeback after last year, so good to see. I'm a big NU fan, Coach Fitz, and we'll get to Coach Fitz in a little bit. I think what most people want to know, and you know, the Northwestern Purple train has been building steam, and now you got this bowl game on January 1st. Probably. Is this the year? 9-3 you guys are right now. Is this the year you're going to finally win a bowl game?
Definitely. Coach Fitz has been reiterating that we have the tightest knit group that he's ever seen here at Northwestern. We have great senior leaders, probably the best group of athletes to come through Northwestern so far.
Yeah.
Definitely have
the potential.
Yeah.
That's there. And you know, we talked about it. I mean, in terms of the tight-knit group and just how Fitz is just one of the best young minds, isn't he? Just a great coach and a good man. And he's a Sandburg grad. He's a Southsider, so that's definitely beneficial. All right, so you know, a lot of moms and dads watch the show, a lot of kids watch the show, and they have aspirations of being a Division I football player like yourself. Give our viewers a little bit of an impression of what it's like to not only be a Division I football player on the field, but what it takes academically.
Well, academically, coming into Northwestern, you're kind of scared of being, oh, it's Northwestern, this is going to be hard, but as a freshman going in, the academic services that we have with academic instructors and tutors available to us 24/7, they give you basically a schedule that you just follow through the first 2 quarters, and it's a breeze. You literally just sail right through. I know I had a 3.5 the first 2 quarters, and I mean, if I didn't have that schedule, I'd probably still be scratching my head
so
looking for what to do.
Yeah, they do make it a little bit easier for you in terms of the services available. You just have to take advantage of it, right?
Yes.
So, And now, from a football standpoint, a lot of work. What's it like in terms of the work compared to like a high school situation?
It's a lot more work. It's a lot more physically demanding. Well, we start off waking up, most of us, at 6 a.m. in the morning, going straight into a little snack provided by Northwestern football, and then straight into position meetings on Mondays, it's usually about close to 2 hours. On every other day, it's hour and 35 minutes. And then from there, we just go straight into practice, and practice, straight to lunch, straight to class.
Straight to class then, huh? So how late are your classes generally too? You have night classes, or what's the situation with that?
Some people do have night classes. The way I have to schedule my classes, because of my major, I go from 11 a.m. in the morning to about 5 o'clock at night.
Wow. So the first thing you do to start your day, it's not the books, it's football, right?
Yeah.
It's football. So yeah, there's no fooling around at night pretty much. You got to get up and answer the bell, right?
Yeah.
You got to hit that. There's no hitting that snooze 6 or 7 times.
You can't hit it once.
It's like a rule, huh? No hitting that snooze button at all, huh? Mm-hmm. All right, well, when you were going into this, and Northwestern academically is one of the top universities, obviously, in the country. So you coming out of Brother Rice, is it harder than you expected, or is it a little bit easier because of what they offer in terms of tutors and things at your disposal? How would you assess it after your first year and a half?
The only thing that made it easier was using the services that were available. If you decided to watch movies or play video games during your study hall hours when you were freshmen, you never really got any work done. But you take advantage of that. I know I almost always had 1 or 2 tutors a night, just to make those hours pass a little quicker.
Yep.
And it really helped.
So it's about budget your time. I mean, you have to budget your time and stay disciplined, because I'm sure the social attractions, distractions are there, and you've got to just maintain focus, right? Like anything else. All right, and in terms of the football situation, what has surprised you most about Northwestern and playing that type of schedule?
Just being one huge family. You live with the guys that you play with from day one. You're usually in the same dorms freshman year. I know this year they split them up a little bit, but I know every guy that's my year, we started off in the same Slivka Hall freshman year, went straight into Bob McCulloch for fall, winter, and spring quarter, went into an off-campus house, and now we're all in Foster Walker Complex on Northwestern's campus. And
just one big family, huh?
Sleep, eat, die together. I mean,
that's basically it, huh?
Yeah.
That's a good thing. A lot of bonding there, man. That's good. All right, folks, we're going to go to Lisa Thomas Salon timeout. When we return from this timeout, more with Alex Peterzak, sophomore offensive lineman at Northwestern University. Stay tuned.
What team doesn't want to be in style with the latest trends? What team doesn't want the hottest cuts at an affordable price? It's time to get noticed with the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club, where girls get a cut and style for just $27 and guys get a cut and style for just $17. Get the right look for the right price at the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club. Your style, perfect style. Only at Lisa Thomas Salon.
For over 60 years, Standard Bank has been a part of your neighborhood, supporting sports and other activities, working with communities as they grow and thrive, helping businesses and families to reach their financial goals. In communities all over Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana, your neighborhood is our neighborhood. We can help you reach your financial goals. To learn about products like Check Free, our super secure service that saves you time and money and makes it easy to pay your bills online, visit standardbanks.com. Member FDIC.
If you're in the mood for some of the finest barbecue in the Southland, then Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights is the place for you and your family. Whether it's ribs, chicken, brisket, pulled pork, or any other barbecue favorites, Bona Pit serves up a flavor explosion in a championship form. We also offer steaks, seafood, sandwiches, a mouth-watering nachos platter, and salads in a casual atmosphere, with the option of either dining inside or on our heated patio. Watch the big game in our full-service bar, or call ahead for pickup. Bona Pit in Palos Heights. All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. If you're just joining us, we are at Labriola Bakery Cafe. 3021 Butterfield Road in Oak Brook. And the Promenade Plaza, folks, best spot in all of Oak Brook, bar none. Our guest, Northwestern University offensive lineman Alex Pietrzak. All right, Alex, those unis, man, they are something special. Home, away, very unique, Under Armour brand. Only team in the Big Ten with the Under Armour, right? So what do you think of those babies? You guys getting some good positive feedback off this or what?
Oh yeah, they're a lot better than last year's uniforms with Adidas. Not to bash Adidas or anything, but I mean, just the quality. They actually hold sweat instead of having to drain out your shorts every 30 seconds during a summer workout.
Under Armour should be able to do that. That's what they're known for, though, right? So they hooked you guys up.
The sweatpants are even better.
Sweet stuff.
Wore them out during the first home game when it was pouring, and just completely dry the inside.
Really, huh? Awesome, man. That's awesome. All right, so let's take the folks. So what goes on game day? Okay, let's say you have that 11 a.m. kickoff like you did at against Illinois. What's the pregame preparation like, and what's the postgame obligations for you guys?
Pregame, we always start with a pregame meal, of course, at usually about 7 a.m.
Okay.
Latest, I think, at 7:30.
And what's a pregame meal like? I mean, what are the options on that?
Ham, bacon, bagels.
Good stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. Not cafeteria food, right, man? It's a little notch or two above that?
It's a way above that.
Way above that. Okay. All right. Like Egg Harbor Cafe in Hinsdale, something like that, or what? Top notch. Yeah. All right. So, and what else then?
We go straight to a walkthrough. Usually, it's a clap drill, and then quick meeting with either position coach or as a group of offensive or defensive players. Then we get on the bus and
get rolling. And now post game, when you guys, let's say it's a win, since you guys won 9 of 12 this year. Afterwards, are you guys just free to go? Is that it, or I mean, you have to take care of any responsibilities in terms of training or injuries, anything like that? What's the situation with that?
Sunday is usually for injury check. Right after the game, they tell us, well, if you need to sign autographs after, they will pull you aside and say, hey, can you sign autographs for the people that are here real quick, and then you're allowed to leave. And then it's Sunday where you just check in if you played and stretch, ice, or all of our trainers are there in the morning and
take care of things for you. Okay. When the season is over, what are the obligations like for the off season? What are you guys obligated to do? Because it's not like, okay, the season's over, it's party time, have a good time. What are the obligations?
We go straight into off season workouts. It's usually, I think, 1 or 2 weeks of form training, and then we go straight into, okay, let's see what you could do. And our coaches expect everything out of us. They want us to keep pushing each other. We usually start competitions right away. Inside your position, you'll go against different offensive linemen. Sometimes we'll do offense versus defensive line and just compete, just keep going at it.
2-3 hours during the off season a day, is that fair to say? Right around there? Easily, right? Okay. Now, Coach Fitz, he's been on this show. I had him on twice. He's been on this show. Sandberg guy, I actually covered him when he was at Sandberg back in the day. That's kind of showing my age here. But, yeah, back in the day, I covered Fitz. A great, great guy, man. Intense, straight up. What's it like playing for this guy?
He's amazing. There's no other coach that could compare to him. He's energetic, which for some coaches is probably, you can't really say that about them, but he's always into it. He's always, I used to play here. This is what we expect to do. This is what we should do. And he expects everyone to put their best foot forward and compete for a spot, work as hard as we can, and just improve every day.
Yeah, there's a guy that takes tremendous pride in the fact that that is his alma mater, and he's an honest guy. I mean, there's no bull crapping with Fitz. What he says, he means, right?
Always tells the truth. Never tries to hide anything. Just comes straight out with it.
Yep. All right. Well, I understand. We're looking at a big day yesterday for you. It was a pretty monumental day. Something you had to celebrate. I mean, we're taping Monday, so this is Wednesday. So big 2-0. The big 2-0, man. Teenage years are gone. They're done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, feeling older by the day.
Feeling older every day. And I do have to mention that you are an economics major, right?
Yes.
So as Rich Labriola, the man that built this place, and Labriola Baking Company, a whole ball of wax. As he continues to expand, you could probably use that economics down the road. You never know with Labs. You know what I'm saying? He might hook you up. He might hook you up. All right. So in honor of your 20th birthday, we got a little something for you. Coach's Corner style. All right. You know what I mean? So we got a little something for you. I'm not going to sing happy birthday to you. You know what I mean? I don't want to scare the viewers. We have a little something. Look at this. A nice red velvet cake.
Happy birthday.
Look at this. See that? Nice. Christina, great job with that.
Thank you.
Did you bake that for us?
Myself.
That's what I figured. That's what I figured. But outstanding. And you could knock this down. 6'4", what are you, 290, 295?
280.
280. You were 290 back in high school a couple years ago. Now you're 280, but you're sculpted. So you can knock that down, right?
Of course.
All right, man. Well, I hope you had a happy birthday. Thanks again for coming on board, all right? Next couple years, we'll get you back on again, all right? After that bowl win this year for the Wildcats. How's that sound? Good?
Sounds good.
All right, folks. Going to a timeout. When we return, this is an athletics timeout, Gerard, because you're slipping, my man. You're slipping. You didn't have me hooked up here. But we're going to an athletics timeout. When we return, shifting gears, Scott Berry, General Manager of Labriola Bakery Cafe. We're going to have some fun, have some food out here. Check it out. We'll be back.
Having surgery or dealing with some type of nagging pain that limits your function? Then get to Athletics. We offer treatment for all types of orthopedic injuries, work-related injuries, and sports injuries. Therapists with over 20 years of experience provide treatment that is efficient and effective. Our 2,000 square foot clinics offer state-of-the-art equipment from HydroTrack, Blankenship, and Biodex. If your doctor suggests physical therapy, then you suggest Athletics, where every patient is treated like a champion.
Are you interested in bringing the most effective form of advertising to your small business? Introducing A Vital Need Marketing, bringing your business text marketing. Your business, your offers can be in front of your customers at a moment's notice. The most powerful way to communicate with your customers is text messaging.
To discuss this new, affordable way to reach your customers, call 630-205-7351 or go to avitalneed.com.
Looking for a lunch you won't soon forget? Check out the new Beggar's Lunch Buffet. Of course you'll find the great thin crust, stuffed crust, and deep dish Beggar's pizza you love, but our buffet goes even further. We have soups, salads, Italian beef, Italian sausage, pasta, and chicken. And don't forget about Beggar's famous cookie pizza for dessert. For only $7.95, it's an incredible deal. From 11 until 2, Monday through Friday, this is a can't-miss lunch that has something for everyone. So get to a Beggar's near you today.
Hi, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. Again, I'd like to thank Alex Peterzik, Northwestern University offensive lineman, for being our guest. Good luck to the Wildcats the rest of the season. Now our guest, Labriola Bakery Cafe GM. That stands for General Manager Scott Berry. Scott, thanks for coming on board, my man.
Thank you.
All right, let's talk about what we have in front of us at the cafe. And I have had to do everything in my power not to grab one of those baguettes, because if I was going to the chair, I'd have to have a baguette. You know what I'm saying?
They're fantastic.
It's fantastic. It's the best.
It's the best.
Let's go. What do we got here, Scotty?
The first plate we have is a ricotta gnocchi and bolognese sauce. We hand make all of our gnocchis here in the restaurant, made with ricotta. Also, the bolognese sauce is made here in the restaurant too. Beef, veal, and pork. And it's a fantastic dish topped with Parmesan.
And that is my favorite dish, folks. Melt in your mouth. It's unbelievable.
They're like little pillows of ricotta cheese. They're fantastic. Right here, this is one of the newest items we have to our menu. This is our rotisserie chicken. We bought a rotisserie. We like to call it the big red machine up front. I don't know if you saw that when you walked in. But we got chickens going all day long. We finish it off in our pizza oven as well, wood-burning pizza oven. Then you have a choice of 4 sides. We have creamed spinach, green beans, mashed potatoes, and then we also have macaroni and cheese. Fantastic dish.
And folks, you don't even bother using a knife because this stuff is so tender. Fork is all that's required.
And then over here, obviously, this is one of our standbys, the filet sliders, USDA choice fillets, served on the mini pretzel buns, and of course our hand chopped fries.
Yep.
Done here in the restaurant too.
Outstanding stuff. All right, now we got the meatball sub on a baguette, my second favorite item on the menu.
Might be your second. It's probably my favorite item in the whole menu, next to the rotisserie chicken, obviously. Meatball sub with marinara sauce. cheese on it, served on the baguette, which is fantastic. And then our potato chips might be the best potato chips you'll ever find anywhere. We actually fry them here in the restaurant, and they're served with parsley and Parmesan cheese tossed with those 2 items.
Yeah,
absolutely fantastic. And it's also served with a side of marinara sauce too, just so in case you like it a lot wetter than what it is.
Yep. And now, the old standby.
Yeah, the old standby.
This is what made Rich Labriola famous beyond the bread, because that's what made him famous. And don't ever let him tell you any differently. But the Richie Burger, folks, I said this is my favorite. This is my second favorite. But this eclipses everything. This is the greatest burger in all the country.
It is. And there's 2 secrets to this burger. Certified Black Angus beef, and then the pretzel bun itself.
Oh.
I've known Rich for a long time, and I've begged him and begged him and begged him to tell me why the pretzel bun is so good. He said there's 2 reasons nobody else does it, and he won't tell me those 2 reasons. But it might be the best bread you've ever had in your life, and it really sets this burger off just fantastically.
Yep, and I know one of the reasons it's the best, because he grew up on the east side of Blue Island.
Oh, yeah.
Like myself. That is the #1 reason. I don't know what the other reason is, but that's one of the reasons.
Blue Island guys,
Blue Island guys, absolutely. All right, Scotty, let's talk a little bit about the cafe itself. You guys have breakfast, lunch, dinner, right? What are some of the options beyond these?
Absolutely. We're open breakfast, lunch, and dinner, 7 a.m. in the morning all the way through until 10 p.m. on Saturdays and Fridays, 9 p.m. on the other days. Breakfast starts at 7 a.m. every day, and for breakfast we got a couple of new items. We have our creme brulee French toast, ricotta pancakes, which are absolutely fantastic. Obviously you can get omelets to order, eggs Benedict, anything like that you would absolutely want. And then for lunch, all these mainstays. Our dinner, it's all kind of rolled into one lunch and dinner menu.
Yep.
Some other things we do, we have a specials list that we do every single day, except for Saturday. But for instance, tonight on Wednesday, we're going to have the whitefish special, which is whitefish baked in the oven with a nice sauce on top of it. Served with green beans, and then, for example, on Fridays we'll do a fish special as well. We also do weekend specials. We also do a Monday burger special, which has been pretty fantastic to date so far.
Yeah, and folks, chicken parm, you can get to some chicken
parm is fantastic.
Soup, salads, desserts, great gelato, outstanding gelato.
Our minestrone, we make it here in the restaurant. It's some of the heartiest soup I've ever had in my life. The chunks of vegetables and potatoes, they're huge. It's just absolutely fantastic. Our gelato, we have a pastry chef that makes some of the best gelato I've ever had in my life. Belgian sugar cookie is my favorite, obviously.
Yeah.
It's to die for. It really is.
Yep, good stuff. And it's casual atmosphere, folks. Just and very, and talk price. It's not going to, take your wallet and empty it. That's for sure. It's very affordable.
Yeah, absolutely. You come to our restaurant, you can expect to have a great atmosphere here. Very energetic. Great staff. They always have a lot of energy. The food is outstanding, reasonably priced for what you get. We really guarantee a good time. It's a fun place to work. Absolutely, it's a fun place to come and dine too.
Yeah, it kind of matches the owner's personality.
Yeah.
Fun. You know what I'm saying? Richie Labs is fun, and
he's a funny guy.
And folks, Christmas time, come on out. Place is very festive. If this doesn't get you in the mood, get you in the Christmas spirit, no place will. So, all right, Scotty, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming on board.
Thanks for being here.
Next year, we're going to really dial it up. Nothing against you. We've had Labs, we've had you, we've had Christina. Took it up about 10 notches. You know what I'm saying? But Gwen, we got to get Gwen on next year. We're going to go Gwen. Really pretty it up. All right, folks, we are going to go to a Labriola Bakery timeout. Players of the week, coach of the week, a lot of good stuff. Stay tuned.
Looking for a unique dining experience with incredible food? Then check out Labriola Bakery Cafe. Opened by Rich Labriola, Chicago's premier artisan baker, you know they'll have great bread, but you won't believe the rest of their menu. Wood-fired Neapolitan pizzas, fresh pasta, and their world-famous Richie Burger. There's also homemade gelato and, of course, their famous bread. Labriola Bakery Cafe and Neapolitan Pizzeria, conveniently located in the Oak Brook Promenade.
What teen doesn't want to be in style with the latest trends? What teen doesn't want the hottest cuts at an affordable price? It's time to get noticed with the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club, where girls get a cut and style for just $27 and guys get a cut and style for just $17. Get the right look for the right price at the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club. Your style, perfect style. Only at Lisa Thomas Salon.
Since 1970, Standard Bank & Trust has been a landmark at the corner of 95th and Western. Now there's a new, state-of-the-art Standard Bank at the same convenient location and better equipped to serve your needs. So stop by and meet our friendly, professional staff. They provide personalized service and a wide range of products to help both businesses and individuals reach their financial goals. In the Evergreen Park area and in communities all over Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana, we're your neighborhood bank. Learn more at standardbanks.com. Member FDIC.
All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. All right, folks, I'd like to thank my guy, Richie Labriola Bakery Cafe, for the accommodations here today. And that burger's not going to stand a chance in a little while. All right, let's hit the vital need text poll question of the week, sponsored by Standard Bank. Answer the question correctly, $50 gift card, compliments of Standard Bank. All right, last week we unveiled our preseason #1 boys basketball team. Who was it? Text A for Bloom, B for Morgan Park. Text Beto to 69302. Once you get the prompt, send in your answer, A or B. Texter number 4 wins a $50 gift card right in time for the holidays from Standard Bank. All right, now the Labriola Bakery Cafe Golden Baguette Player of the Week. Crete Moniz, Laquan Treadwell, 6 carries for 93 yards and a touchdown, 6 catches for 85 yards and a touchdown, 12 tackles, an interception, and a partridge in a pear tree during the Warriors' 33-26 Class 6A state championship win over Cary Grove. And Laquan Treadwell is going to get that $25 gift card to dine here at the cafe. And Laquan Treadwell, in 5 years, will be playing in the NFL, arguably, if he's healthy and keeps working hard. He is the man. The Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club Player of the Week, Andrew Bowler, Cassie, Boat. 6-game pin total of 1322 to grab top honors at the Plainfield Central Invite. So we're going to hook her up with a nice Lisa Thomas Salon goodie bag. Should be all dialed in for the holidays. And the Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse, Coach of the Week, St. Rita hockey coach Craig Ferguson, and he's been here at the cafe on the show, won his 500th career game last week, and an illustrious career at that. So we're going to hook him up with a nice $25 gift card from Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights. Okay, folks, hope you enjoyed the show. Have a great week. Shift gears, hoops, hockey, all kinds of good stuff. See you next week.